Hello friends and welcome back. I'm Catherine and today I'm going to be drawing some golden retrievers in my sketchbook. I first start off the drawing by holding the very end of my pencil. This technique I find extremely useful when mapping out where my drawing is going to sit. The reason I hold the pencil this way at this stage is that it forces me to make looser strokes with my pencil. Once I'm happy with the rough outline, I then go back to holding my pencil normally and I start to flesh out the details by using my rough sketch as a guide. As you can see, I start this process with the nose and work outwards and then moving on to the muzzle. It's probably worth mentioning at this stage, if you'd like to sketch along with me, you are more than welcome to grab your sketchbook as I will link all of the photo references I used in the description. You are also more than welcome to sit back, relax and grab a hot drink if you'd just like to watch me sketch as I talk through my process. So why exactly did I decide to draw a golden retriever today? Golden retrievers are known to be one of the most popular dog breeds in the world. I mean, who couldn't love their adorable little faces? Maybe that's why they're often considered to be a family favourite. I then begin to flesh out the ears with respect to the lines I made on this little puppy's face. I then work on refining the outlines of the dog's body. This particular dog is lying down, so it was a really important stage to get right, as proportions can be much more challenging when body parts are undergoing foreshortening. In this particular drawing, the dog's body and legs are undergoing foreshortening. I then begin to define this little puppy's paws, and I also try to draw some of the lines to suggest the presence of fur, as this is a rough sketch and I wasn't too keen on drawing every single line of piece of fur. It's often a technique you'll see in illustrations when you try to simplify what you see. So in this instance, I'm simplifying the chunks of fur that I see. I then begin to add some shading to give this puppy a little bit more dimension. As you can see, with my shading, I try to pay attention to the detail on the fur of the dog, and as best as possible, I try to follow the lines I see in the reference. This small attention to detail can make a huge difference in your sketchbook drawings, as it makes the drawing appear much more believable. In the next stage, I add the final details and darken the sketch in key areas such as the underside of his belly, his mouth, and his eyes. I thought it would be a good time to share a little bit more about the Golden Retriever and its history. The Golden Retriever was originally bred in Scotland in the 19th century, and at the time, wildfowl hunting was very popular for the Scottish elites. But the existing retriever breeds were inadequate at retrieving game from both water and land. Apparently, the retriever was bred to be a bird dog, particularly for hunting waterfowl, and the breed resulted from crossing a number of other breeds, which is said to include spaniels, setters, and potentially even bloodhounds. The combination created a hardy, strong, swimming dog that could withstand cold water. I then begin to sketch out the second golden retriever. Again, this one is also lying down, but the reference really intrigued me as it captured the side profile of a golden retriever. Again, I use the technique of holding the end of my pencil to map out the composition of this drawing, and then revert back to holding the pencil normally to carve out those fine details. You'll also notice that I drew this dog to slightly overlap the first dog. The reason for this wasn't to hide anything, it's just that I personally believe filling out a page gives a much greater impact to my sketches, and there is less white space to take away from this sketch. I then add shading to wherever I thought it needed it and defined a few key areas of fur. Golden Retrievers have actually been one of my long favourite dog breeds. I just really love how friendly they are and how they always have happy faces. In fact, when I was about 10 years old, I was challenged to do a presentation for school, and my chosen topic was to do a little presentation on guide dogs. I just think it's so amazing how versatile they are. As I looked at my first two sketches, I thought they both looked very serious, so I decided that I needed to add a bit more balance and a bit more lightheartedness, and it was definitely needed. So I found an adorable little puppy who looks like he's just smiling the day away, and we all need a bit of golden sunshine in our lives. So I hope you enjoy watching this final sketch as much as I enjoyed drawing it. So with this particular sketch, in terms of details, I started off by drawing his little eyes and then his little nose relative to this. I then used the same technique as described before to shade in the direction I believe the fur is going. I then defined his little legs to make sure that I captured the little chunks of fur. As you can see, I wasn't too happy with how long I initially drew them, so I went ahead and shortened them to what I thought would look more realistic. I further refined the details on this little puppy with some more shading, and then I also thought this little guy looked like he was floating in the air, so I added some little grass tufts, which you'll soon see. I really enjoyed drawing all of these little puppies, and I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video, so be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and if you loved this video, be sure to check out the Corgi Sketch of Me session, which I've linked right here.